Alright everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Return to Dreamland. We're gonna get started here by fighting the final boss of Cookie Country. He's a familiar boss in the whole Kirby series, so I'm pretty sure that anyone who really has played a Kirby game will recognize him. Once we beat the boss, we're gonna go back to the rest of the levels in Cookie Country and get the energy spheres that we missed. So, let's get right into that. You don't have to have a power when you go in because there's already powers right here for you to grab. There's fire and there's cutter, and we're gonna go with cutter because I don't really like fire too much. Oh, there's also beam. Beam's pretty cool, but cutter is one of my all-time favorites here. Yes, that's right, it's Wispy Woods. I don't know if he's had a name before, or it just was never like a release name, but it's Wispy Woods. He drops apples, he sucks you up, he can drop spikes from the tree, and I mean, he's a tree, I mean, from his leaves. He drops a bunch of things. He's just super easy, because, first boss, they don't really make it too difficult. And so that's that. You're gonna get your first official, big piece of the ship. I usually call it a boat, but I know it's not a boat, so I'm gonna call it a ship. We're gonna do our epic Kirby dance while that sapling over there is crying. It gets real small. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring that over to the ship and chuck it, and it touches the ship and turns into the ore. So we get a cool little cutscene here. Yes, we have the ores. Unfortunately, that's not enough to get the ship off the ground, though. We need a lot more pieces. And Magalore, which I don't know if I said that was his name earlier, but his name's Magalore, which is actually pretty cool. So basically, he's just thanking you for the ores, and he's explaining to you that the more energy spheres you get, the more energy that the ship gets, and it can power these other rooms that have secrets in them. Like there's mini games, and then there's challenge mode, and then there's these copy ability rooms where you go in there and then there's a bunch of abilities and you can pick your favorites. So that's kind of cool. We have enough energy spheres to power the door and I think one thing, but we're gonna get to that later. And head on back to get some of the spheres we missed. And we also unlocked the second area called Raisin Ruins, which is I don't know. I guess what they're going for is a type of food and place. So what I'm basically doing is I'm gonna show me entering the place, and I'm gonna show me getting the sphere that I missed, and then cutting away, because I really don't think you guys want to see me go through a whole level that I already beat. So we missed the second sphere in stage 2 and the first sphere in stage 3, and that's it. That's all the spheres that we missed in Cookie Country. So we ended up with leaf power, which is awesome because I love leaf power. And so we got the ore and we got all the spheres. Good, good, good. We're gonna head off to Raisin Ruin, and I think we have the perfect amount of time in this rest of the video to beat the first level in Raisin Ruin. And starting off with leaf power is just the perfect way to start. So there's a couple of new powers in this one that haven't been introduced yet that I can get and show you guys. So we'll get on that when the time comes. a little, sorry, a little during this episode, I had my little brother helping me in the background, telling me where some spheres were. So if you want him to kind of be on the episode, he's 4 years old, so he's real cute. So he told me that there's a door down there I should go. He loves Kirby, so I mean, I think it's funny that he would want to play with me. So this is this is whip power, and you can pull items to you, which is pretty cool. And I just love the sound it plays whenever you attack. Whoopsh! Whip 'em. So that's like how you can pull items. You just use the regular attack 2, and it pulls an item towards you. These little guys give you firepower, which are kind of important for a little bit later. And there's these pigs that you can just whip. They just give you, like, enemies so you can kill them, it seems like. They don't really serve a purpose other than that. So here we need the firepower to light this wick. And I don't know if it's called a wick or... I don't know. But you light that and get the cannon, and it'll blast you off to your first sphere of the level. That cannon has been in like a lot of Kirby games, and you always do it the same way. You could use a firepower, or sometimes in Kirby games there are other powers that would make it so that you could light things on fire. So here we're gonna grab needle power, and I figured out some things you could do with needle power here. Like, you could roll. I didn't know that before. Like, when I was saying needle power was lame, I don't know if I said that, but I thought it. I think needle power was lame, but now you can roll, and you could... That's really cool, but I lost it there. Like, you can shake the Wii Remote, and it makes the needles, like, explode. I wonder if you could eat that rolling rock. I can't catch up to it, so we're just gonna have to go with no, you can't. So this section's a little I don't know, boring, I guess. There are 2 rocks I gotta stay in between here, but I mean, it's pretty easy. You gotta go fast, you gotta grab this sphere, and then you gotta jump up before you get crushed by that other rock. Pretty simple stuff. I think this is Spark, and I don't know if I missed anything with Spark. Maybe there's some other things you can do with Spark that I missed, because I learned there's a lot of things with abilities that I didn't realize before, like cutter power. You can charge up the thing that you throw, the blade. You can charge it up and then throw it for more damage and range. So, I mean, maybe there's something I missed about Spark, but I really don't like it as far as I know it now. But that's that. So I pick up the star, I want to say, but it's not really a star, and just run through that first screen. And here there's parasol power, which, I mean, it's pretty boring. I used to like it in like other games, but I don't know. It's not the same, I guess. It's just kind of too regular for me. I mean, it's just you either hit with your umbrella or you run away. So there I thought I could get beam power, but it ended up just being another parasol because I sucked up the parasol power second. So I ended up with that. So here I'm gonna go ahead and grab whip power again, just to finish off here. Whip power is pretty cool for beating guys. You can charge up here. You can charge up your whip, and it does more damage. I love the sound it makes. It's so great. It's perfect. So I'm just gonna whip the crap out of that guy and suck him up for hammer power, which is not new to the Kirby franchise, but new to the game so far. New to this game, I mean. Haven't had it before, and I love this power. It's really great. You can charge it up, and it does extra damage, and it gets on fire. See, like, that's what I mean before when I was saying other abilities that could be on fire. I'm pretty sure that could set a wing on fire by charging it up, you know. But that's the end of the level here. We're just gonna end off with hammer power, one of my favorites. So we're gonna end off on a 1. Perfect. And that's the end of this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with episode 4, I guess, now. So we'll be moving on to stage 2. And until next time, guys.